4、3. Hello and welcome. A coal mine accident turning deadly. We're now located in southwest China's Chongqing Municipality on the outskirts of Chongqing Municipality. Behind me is the scene of a coal mine accident. 18 people have been confirmed to have been killed in this coal mine accident, which took place at around 5 p.m. yesterday. So about 19 to 20 hours has already passed. So far, we got news that only one person has been successfully rescued. At this point, 5 people are still trapped in this coal mine behind me. If you take a look, medical workers are still standing by. The ambulances, they earlier weren't parked here right outside of the premises. Rather, they were at a rather flat area down the slope waiting for order. But about an hour and a half ago, they all just simultaneously rushed to this premises after news broke out that 18 people have been confirmed dead. Coal mine accidents are actually quite common in Chongqing Municipality. Just back in September, that's less than 3 months ago from now, quite sadly, a very similar case happened involving carbon monoxide leak, which is what happened here at this coal mine called the Diaoshuidong coal mine. Carbon monoxide is actually one of the deadliest gases in coal mine accidents. The safety threshold in China is for carbon monoxide to not exceed 0.0024% in air. A small amount of inhalation of carbon monoxide can result in very quick death. If you take a look to my left, you can see many workers from different entities, some with the state grid providing electricity support, and this tent is for the local emergency response team. They're sitting here having lunch. Like we said before, it's been almost 20 hours since the accident happened, and a lot of these people, also including a lot of media personnel, including us, we have been standing by here hoping for some good news. So news broke out about an hour and a half ago that 18 people out of the 24 people who were trapped in this coal mine sadly didn't survive the accident. That was that was the news that everyone dreaded, but also to some extent anticipated, because like we said before, carbon monoxide is one of the deadliest gases in coal mine accidents. It's completely odorless and tasteless. So in coal mine accidents, it's also known as the silent killer. We said before that the safety threshold for underground concentration of carbon monoxide in China is for it to not exceed 0.0024%. And once the level of concentration get up to as high as 0.1%, it's going to lead to death within minutes. So this coal mine is actually no stranger to accidents. It was actually built back in 1975 and became a privately owned enterprise back in 1998. And then in 2013, a deadly accident happened involving hydrogen sulfide poisoning. 3 people were killed in that accident. 2 people were injured. We just got news from sources at the hospital that the only person who was successfully rescued from this coal mine accident, we were told that his vital signs are remaining stable and the doctors and nurses are doing everything they can to save his life. So we're just gonna do this very short walk down the slope. The site of the accident, as you can see, is still behind us. That entire area has been cordoned off, as you saw at the top of the show, and that's for a number of reasons. One is for the safety concerns of us non-professional personnel, because the level of carbon monoxide in the air is still quite high. So it's best for us non-professional personnel to not go anywhere near the premises. And the second is because the high levels of carbon monoxide concentration is really making search and rescue work quite difficult, because what rescue teams need to do is that they need to first ventilate the coal mine first to reduce the concentration of carbon monoxide down there to below safety levels so that they can go in. So search and rescue efforts are actually quite difficult, and by keeping us outside of the premises, we don't affect their work. So right now, as we walk, we're seeing a lot of fire trucks, and on the side of these vehicles, we can see that they're emergency response vehicles. There's a police car over there. We were told that about 100 rescue workers are actually on site, working around the clock to save, at least find those 5 people who are still trapped underneath that coal mine. Right now, we don't know anything about their status. We don't know whether they're dead or alive, but a lot of, as we walk, you will see a lot of the people, our villagers here, are actually gathered outside the premises. Many of them are family members waiting for news about their loved ones. A lot of those people actually told me that they're not holding out any hope now that their loved ones are going to return alive because of the deadly nature, the toxic nature of carbon monoxide. Experts told us that a number of reasons can lead to carbon monoxide buildup in coal mines. For one, the slow oxidation of coal, that's one reason, and also incomplete combustion. So a coal mine fire or explosion may also lead to high concentration, excessive concentration of carbon monoxide buildup in coal mines. So to recap for those of you who've just tuned in, we're at Southwest China's, we're on the outskirts of Southwest China's Chongqing Municipality. A coal mine accident had just happened here at around 5 p.m. yesterday, so about 20 hours from now. 24 people were reported to have been trapped underneath the coal mine with excessive carbon monoxide concentration, and so far 20 hours have passed. We got news that 18 of those 24 trapped people have already been confirmed to have been killed in this accident, and only one person was rescued alive, and he's now in the hospital, and sources there told CGTN that his vital signs are remaining stable. So we're approaching the end of this very short slope. As you can see, we're seeing more security personnel cordoning off the premises, but we're also seeing a lot of onlookers standing by. Earlier, we spoke to more than a dozen of them. Many of them are workers here at this coal mine, just standing by to see if they can help in any way. And some of the people standing here are also family members of those still trapped inside, just waiting news about their loved ones. And after speaking with these people, more than a dozen of them told us that this coal mine was actually ordered to close about 2 months ago. The company had already dismantled their underground equipment, and this accident actually happened as the workers went underground, went into the mine to retrieve the equipment, because the mine was going to close for good. So they went underground to take out those equipment, possibly to be sold. And Again, the situation right now is still quite confusing. We don't know exactly how this carbon monoxide buildup happened as those workers actually went underground to retrieve the equipment. And also the workers here at the mine, as well as family members, also told us that many of those who have been found dead or have been still trapped underneath are not actually miners working at this coal mine, but actually contractors hired to help them take out the equipment. So as you can see, many people, it's lunchtime, but many people are standing here. Earlier we spoke to them, a lot of them are family members, just eagerly waiting for news about their loved ones. Right now, 5 people are still trapped underneath. Family members are telling me that they're not holding out any hope that they're going to return alive, but search and rescue work continues. And standing here, I think we're all hoping for a miracle. That's all from us for now, but we're gonna be standing by here all day to bring you all the updates, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching and goodbye.